soda or soft drink or pop, depending on what you call it, because I wanted to jump in and get started. Vodka, perfect. Vodka Red Bull. I wanted to talk about the side effects for soda, and maybe this doesn't apply to you, but somebody you know. And, I have like whiskey. Diet is frightening. I drink 1 soda a week. I do. Wow, I look real yellow. Sorry. With my cheat meal, I do have a Dr. Pepper, typically high turkey, but I don't drink soda every day. And I know some of you might be addicted a little bit. So listen, I've done lots of research about what soda does to the body. It is frightening. I'm from chicken. You are cracking me up. Somebody has had caffeine, way more than I have had. So I wanted to go through kind of a long list about, oh really, diet soda helps you lose 79 pounds. Those people, I bet you've given them lots of information. Did you know that soda, it does light up the good stuff in the brain. Soda is addictive, obviously, diet water, and it's like the same addictive properties as crack cocaine and meth. So there's that. It also can spur on anxiety attacks. So if you're kind of an anxious person, then you should not be drinking soda. It is healthier than meth, but it's equally addictive. It is legal cocaine. I like that. If you have, trouble sleeping at night, soda makes it worse. It causes sleep disturbances and insomnia, and that's not good. Also, if you're a soda addict or a Coke addict, not like cocaine, but like Coke, Pepsi addict, it can cause involuntary muscle spasms. That's creepy. Am I right? I've got a whole list, by the way. If you're like, why does she keep looking down? She's looking at her list, so I don't forget any of the disgusting things that this brown or clear sweetness can do to your body. It can cause headaches and migraines. I know a lot of people drink caffeinated drinks when they do have a headache. And yeah, it can cause the twitching. I don't know the East Coast symbol. I'm sorry about your hamster. You should drink water. Coffee is awesome. I've got 2 YouTube videos at Fit with Deb about coffee being awesome. Yes to coffee, no to soda. Black coffee is best. But you can sweeten it and add some non-dairy milk and make it wonderful, because I heart coffee also. So here's the scary stuff it can do to your heart. It can cause heart attack, stroke, heart disease, and lesions on your heart muscles. Gross. That's crazy. It can raise your blood pressure. You take it straight. That's the way to do it. It can cause dizziness. Wow. Yeah, I don't need people cussing. Hi, Miriam. Oh, yay. You're heading to work, aren't you? It's Monday and I thought of you. I've missed the past 2 weeks of Periscopes because of weather. Hi, Ukraine, and my kids having teacher work days. Right, Doug? Isn't she great? Okay, so soda can also, in addition to raise blood pressure and dizziness, good morning, it can cause fatigue. It can cause, now here's where you become fat. Here's what it does. It causes insulin resistance. It causes weight gain. It causes fat storage, and ultimately can cause obesity. What is fatigue? That's when you're super duper tired. And remember when I was talking about the crack cocaine and meth? That's wearing down what soda does. Yeah, we're talking about soda. Wears down your tooth enamel because it contains phosphoric acid. That's delicious. A big bottle of phosphoric acid. So your bones are getting weaker, which can lead to osteoporosis. All sodas. I'm talking about all sodas, diet, regular, all of it. Yes, no good. Okay, what else? Oh, and we just talked about the insulin resistance and getting fat and all that. It can increase your cravings. So you drink this stuff and then you want more bad things. So you just keep expanding. You're just growing out of control. It also has carcinogens like formaldehyde. So yeah, I would switch to water, and cheese fries are totally safe. Just kidding. I do drink 1 soda a week. I do. I really do, because I'm like, I just have 1 a week. So I'm talking about like major people who are having like at least 1 soda a day. And some people I do know have multiple. So aspartame, yes, is bad. Basically these sodas, including diet, have things like formaldehyde in them, which causes risk of cancer. The main types of cancer, based on the research that I've done, we're talking about your risk is higher for leukemia, lymphoma, thyroid cancer, endometrial cancer, and breast cancer. To me, it's just not worth it to get that sugar high. I could stop drinking it once a week. I guess it's just a choice. Maybe I should. I do drink Zevia sometimes, or LaCroix. I try not to be too legalistic. I did lots of research. I mostly drink water. I try to drink 1 gallon a day, and then I have 2 cups of black water. Black water? Wow, coffee. This is my black water. Wow, I needed a 3rd cup apparently today. Okay, so here's more gross side effects. Hi, Russia. From drinking this stuff. It's got high fructose corn syrup and ammonia and industrial chemicals. So again, disgusting. This stuff can impair your brain function. It can destroy your brain cells and put you at risk for brain tumors. All this from like a Pepsi, a Dr. Pepper. If you're having this chronically, like you're obsessed with soda, you're addicted, and you know, most people know when they're addicted, it can cause hyperactive and violent behavior, which I don't know about you guys. I try to keep myself in check and have self-control over my choices. I don't know how this drink is still legal, but my children especially, I am never going to give them soda. They get probably 1 soda every 6 months, if I'm going to be real honest, and it's usually from someone else giving it to them at like a birthday party. I don't need my kids being violent and aggressive and hyperactive. No, thank you. Right? Okay, so when you can't focus, that's because of drinking this drink. You have a lack of impulse control, which goes back again to the cravings and weird behaviors. Bottled fruit juices are equally horrible in regard to sugar. They're probably not going to cause brain tumors, but they're not great. Yeah, if I eat a Kit Kat, I go kind of on the edgy end of things. So you can potentially get diabetes from having your patriotic Pepsis and Coca-Colas. You're risking diabetes. You're accelerating your aging, which who wants to look older? Not me. You know how smokers kind of have that leathered, wrinkled face? Well, people who are addicted to drinking soda pop can also have these same lovely benefits of looking older than you actually are. Thanks for the hearts. Okay, memory loss, which I kind of talked about the brain stuff earlier. So this is just another thing, like I can't remember. So maybe you're lucky and you can't remember how many sodas you've had. Oh, that's really good. I'm so glad that you don't have to take insulin shots. You can heal yourself from just avoiding certain foods, which is so powerful. Okay, here's another gross thing about soda. You can have nerve disorders and skin rashes. Ugh, I don't want a skin rash. I mean, spring is coming. I got to be able to wear tank tops without worrying about my whatever, Red Bull. Is Red Bull a soda? That's kind of like a whole different beast. But Mountain Dew, Dr. Pepper, and for your kiddos, going again, remember how I talked about the irritability and the hyperactivity? Drinking soda can cause premature puberty. We don't need that. We don't need kids that are 9 to look like they're 16. Your body is going to do things when it's ready to do things. So it's like, it triggers it. That the body is like basically out of control and the soda is the boss. It can also unfortunately cause infertility problems, mostly because of the BPA. So the gross plastics that are used can actually say like, you're not going to get pregnant. Awful. I haven't seen Fed Up, but now I want to, I think. It can also, just drinking soda can cause kidney and urinary problems. Well, that's That's fun to go to the doctor for, to really discuss that, isn't it? Let's just stop. Let's just drink water instead, and then we don't have to be embarrassed at the doctors. It can cause GI problems, so bloating and impaired digestion. So your belly's going to blow up and you're not going to process food properly. It can cause joint pain. I talk to a lot of people who have joint pain, in my opinion, way younger than they should be feeling these aches and pains that come later on in life. Drinking soda can accelerate those and bring those on. It can cause birth defects for all of you expectant moms, or maybe you know an expectant mom. Yeah, caffeine can kind of be a little bit of a monster, potentially. And someone mentioned earlier the aspartame. There's extreme amounts of both sugar and artificial sweeteners in your little 12 ounce, are they 12 ounce cans, I think? So even just a little bit really isn't good. And I say this knowing I drink one a week. I get it. It's not awesome. It's not ideal. But I have talked to people who have multiple 3 liters, 2 liters of soda a day. Multiple. That's all they drink. There is no water. There's no coffee. There's no, that's very scary to me, because like I mentioned earlier, it's as addictive as cocaine. So you're just addicted to a legal drug, like one of you mentioned earlier, and it can also increase your risk of asthma and COPD. So it's your whole insides are what's being damaged within minutes, but we don't even realize it, because what we focus on is, oh, I feel good. I just got a burst of energy and this tastes syrupy sweet. So we kind of pretend to be ignorant, but at some point our body's going to catch up with us, because the last thing that I have on my little list here of side effects is death. That drinking soda on the regular, I'm not talking about a soda here, a soda there. I mean, come on. But I'm talking about people who are really unable to stop or feel unable to stop. It's a serious problem. It can actually kill you because you're damaging your insides. You're rotting out your teeth, your organs are suffering, and your brain is going haywire. So I would love to hear, what does soda do to you? I've made it through my big scary list. That's the end of my list, which is a lot. If you've just started onto this Periscope, or you've missed the full scary list, you can always replay this Periscope broadcast. So let's hear from you. What does soda do to your body? How does it make you feel? Are you addicted? Bloating, foggy brain? Yes. And I did have a soda on Friday. I'm not even going to lie. I had Dr. Pepper. I don't think I drink all of it, but I drank a decent portion of it. I didn't feel great. It makes me want to clench my jaw, makes my head hurt. It causes irritability from the sugar. Sugar just basically turns me into an angry monster. That's why I don't drink it every day. Hi. So I'd love to hear. Let's hear from you guys. If you haven't quit, today is a perfect day to stop drinking it. And you can do that cold turkey. Not sure that would be the route I would take. I would probably just start lessening it. Hi, Mexico. Oh, that's not good. Honestly, I used to be addicted to Mountain Dew in college, and I weaned myself off of it. So what works for me may not work for you, but what I did was I started having one less, and I replaced that one soda with one Gatorade. That was just the way that I chose to do it. And at that point, I thought Gatorade tasted like water because I was so used to all the sugary taste that Mountain Dew had. So I weaned myself, swapping out Gatorade instead of Mountain Dew. And then once I was hooked on Gatorade, then I weaned myself to water. Again, taking away one a day. And the less I drank of the soda, the more taste a Gatorade had, which is really cool. But now I don't drink Gatorade. So I just mostly drink water. I want water. I like water. And drinking soda and Gatorade is a really strong taste with a lot of side effects. So I would encourage you, I know you can do this, to swap out, or you can make it where, say, if you are able to drink a gallon of water in a day, then you let yourself have a soda that day. And it's really hard to get through a gallon of water if you're not used to it. So you can say, well, if I drink a gallon, then I can have one soda today. And just kind of break free from it slowly so that it's more likely to stick. Just like if you tried to quit smoking. I wouldn't say just quit all in one day. I would just say have one less cigarette a day. Okay, I'm sorry. I've got to go. I have my workout girl. See her? She's like a mom getting her kids. I've got to go lead a workout. I'm so sorry to cut this short. I would love to continue this conversation with you. Yeah, juice isn't awesome either. I hope you have a wonderful day. Hit the replay and let's connect on Facebook, Fit with Deb, and all social media. But I got to go. Have a great day. Bye, y'all.